I've been given the privilege to share some words from Russell Harrison, a very dear friend of Bobby and Dani's, who could not make it today. But he may not be here in body, but by these words we will know he is here with you in spirit. He writes, I had the pleasure of meeting Bobby and Dani in the summer of 2008. I traveled from England to the United States and embarked on what would become a life-changing experience at Camp Winnebago. I first met Dani properly over a team-building exercise in order for her to swing on a rope across a peanut butter river and survive without falling in. I made the ultimate gesture of forming a human table for her to stand on, thus swing across safely. Little did I know that this would help forge a friendship that has been so incredibly important to my life and will no doubt continue for a lifetime. Bobby arrived a week later after peanut butter river. I remember being captivated by his enthusiasm and passion, which he exerted immediately. I also remember how a week of me excelling at the camp games was put to an end by the arrival of who I dubbed the competitive new boy. Before long, I was being beaten at pretty much every game we played. I'm not bitter. I was not bitter, okay? Besides, he tried the same again the next year and broke his collarbone. I want to tell the guests at your wedding some things that I imagine they know already. Bobby and Dani changed lives. I would know this because I am one of those lives that have been changed by these two amazing people. I went to the United States in search of a missing piece to my life. I had been coasting along, not really knowing what direction I was going in. I possessed a negativity and cynicism that wasn't doing me any good. Meeting Bobby and Dani gave me a fresh new impetus. You are both responsible for a man who now has a positive outlook on life and a glowing happiness that will not fade, because I have absorbed your teachings and I continue to practice what you have shown. I am 2 weeks away from qualifying as a teacher. It is no coincidence that the journey to my dream profession started when I met you both. My life has been turned around, and through your warmth and kindness, I have finally learned to love myself and take pride in who I am. I want you to know that I am eternally grateful and in debt to your love and support. Even though we are miles away, you continue to help me every day as I take guidance from the way you live your lives. I adhere to the Bobby and Dani mantras that are now so important in contributing to how I view life and its challenges. At my most stressed, I can still picture Dani and Bobby smiling and informing me that the mountain I just created is actually more. You have both given me a gift, a belief that I can be someone and take pride in who I am. So many people could benefit like I have from meeting you. It isn't every day that two incredible people come along and bestow an influence of such magnitude. I have therefore committed to becoming everything you said I could be, and believe I will be. Today means so much more to me than I could ever write on a piece of paper. I love you both like family, and you fully deserve the happiness and love that you have created. You are two people who are meant to be together. I am so very proud of both of you. Although I am far away, I will always be there for you like you are for me. To the families of Bobby and Dani, I share your pride and love. Please know that an Englishman who came to America became inspired by what he saw and who he met, and became a better person. These two simple words can be overused, but not in this case. Bobby and Dani, thank you. I write this with tears in my eyes. It is being read with tears in my eyes. Tears of joy, knowing that you both are ready to write the next chapter in your wonderfully selfless lives. Who is the happiest of men? He who values the merits of others and in their pleasure takes joy, even as though toward his own. Keep inspiring. All my love, now and forever. There's not much more I can say. As a matter of fact, I don't really want to try to say anything else. But to say, God is with you both. And that is very evident that God's light, His love, His Spirit just flows right through who you are. Your personalities, your commitments, your enthusiasm, your living. And I pray God's blessings always be upon you. That as you, as a couple, from here on out, forevermore, continue to touch people's lives. You may always be full of that same joy. Joy that you share today. Happiness, that enthusiasm, that, oh my gosh, I'm marrying my best friend. That'll be with you through the years. It will not fade, will not grow stale. Eyes before the sight. As you continue to live out not only what Russell has experienced, but what Paul wrote about what true love really is. It's patient and kind. It's not envious, remorseful, or arrogant, it does not insist on its own way. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but it rejoices in the truth. It bears all things. It believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. You see, love never ends. And now, faithful and loved by these two, the greatest. Let us pray.